Hi, my name is Paul Berberich, and I am going to answer 10 questions.
What would you be willing to change your last name to?
So, my girlfriend's last name is Cherry, which I think is pretty cool. It is cool. My last name is Berberich, which is fine, but no one ever knows how to spell it. It's kind of weird. We kind of want kids, so I've always wanted the first name Birch for a little boy. But Birch Berberich is too much. It's too much. But Birch Cherry is still too much, but not quite as much. And then it's two trees in one name, which is pretty great. And then we also like the name Juniper, which is another tree or something, a shrub maybe. So yeah, I would definitely go Paul Cherry.
What's your DJ name and how did you come about it?
DJ name is Pizzle Faux Shizzle, and it was given to me by a friend. The other one he gave me was P. Diddy, but I'm a little more lukewarm on that, and it's a little more evocative of like a person. So Pizzle Faux Shizzle it is.
What city left the biggest impression on you?
It's a toss-up between Madison and London. I go to London for work twice a year, and that's been amazing. But I would actually have to say Madison, because it was always like the cool city when I was little. You know, you go visit, you go to State Street, go to the big mall or whatever, it's fun. And then I've lived here for 19 years, and so basically my entire adult life, you know, made a ton of great friends, picked up improv, which is huge, like creative outlet, sort of creative calling for me. And yeah, I've established a really great community here. Yeah, I've just experienced a lot of growth, I would say, because of what Madison has to offer.
Coolest art you've produced?
That's interesting. I do improv, and I'm very proud of all that, but this to me seems more like a physical object. That's where I'm going with it anyway. When I was really young, I made a kind of like a mural out of little stones that I kind of mortared into this kind of shallow thing, and they were, it was like a world map. They were little pieces of a map, and it was this kind of round little thing. And yeah, I'm proud of that. And then I have a website as well that is almost like a blog / weekly game night that I'm really proud of. It's kind of like almost like a diary for me. So that's a lot of fun too. It's thursdayfun.club, held here every Thursday, just about. Tell your friends.
Favorite non-English word or phrase?
So lately there's this word called avoirdupois, which is French, and it essentially means that it has weight. So I like women of all shapes and sizes, including women that you might describe as avoirdupois. It's just classy, and no one knows what it is, and it's evocative and fun. There you go. I like women of a certain avoirdupois.
Ooh, it's like
Yes.
for it.
Or if you look at the pronunciation on Google, as I did, it's like a voice du pois. It's like, nope.
Coolest way you've gotten hurt?
Coolest. Oh, that's easy. We were in the garage. We were little kids, and someone threw a ball through the window, and it broke. And there was this like piece of glass just hanging in there that I thought needed to be removed from the pane, so maybe a new one could fit in. So I'm like, well, in the movies they just punch it. You punch out a car window, and I'm a movie, right? Punch, it was actually this hand, and then the skin just split. Like, it didn't bleed or anything, just split on open. And then my friend was like getting woozy. Went to the doctor, didn't need stitches or anything, just a bandage. Got the scar to prove it. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I was homeschooled, so I didn't always have like a ton of social connections. We had some friends, but they live, not within walking distance. So we went to this Christian conference in Kentucky, and my mom had picked out clothes for me. I was like maybe, I think I was 12 or 13, and I knew it was bad. I knew I was going to get teased. It was like this blue and gray striped shirt and these little blue shorts, like sailor shorts, and absolutely did not want to wear them, but she kind of forced me somehow. And then I did get teased. But I said to the kid, I was like, well, yeah, my mom made me wear these. And he's like, oh, okay. Somehow that made sense to him. And he was like, you know what? I get it, man. Moms, right? So, yeah, pretty turbulent.
Name something you take for granted.
Trying to go non-obvious. I would say like having both my parents not only be living but still be together, and we have a good relationship. So I mean, so many people cannot say the same one way or the other. But then they're just there in Janesville, and days and weeks go by, and wake up call there. But yeah, I would say my still married, still alive, close by, good relationship parents.
How would you describe yourself in a single sound effect?
Okay, let's see. The height in there, I feel like I need a little, kind of a thing. And then sometimes I am a little anxious, so I need a little of that. But then at its core, there's a hey, I don't give a fuck. It's all right. Can I swear?
So that I may someday destroy you, what's your greatest strength and greatest weakness?
Greatest strength, I think, is just kind of being at peace, more or less with myself, with my place in the world. I mean, the world is pretty messed up, but I'm fortunate enough to not be exposed to all of the horrors in it. But so it's a little easy for me to say. But I would say my just general kind of go with the flow attitude, semi-unflappable. Greatest weakness is I'm very sensitive. That can get me in trouble sometimes. Like if someone's just joking around, like intellectually I'll know that it's a joke, but that knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, I would say in day-to-day life that is certainly my greatest weakness. So don't be mean, Sean, ToasterBoy, whoever you are.
You've got a very spoken my domain.
I never sit in the corner like this, but
Right.
Now I'm like, this is kind of where it's at.
Cute, adorable cat
It's like a
sleeping in
throne.
that corner
Right.
over there. That's adorable.